Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Good morning. I'm just getting up, making up for my day. Happy Sunday. It was a little nippy last night, a little chilly. Thank God I had my blankets and everything. A little chilly in the car, but it felt nice. The chill was nice. It wasn't hot. It was perfect. I'm actually really comfortable in the back seat of my car. It's comfortable back here. I told you guys I went and got me a mattress topper. So the mattress topper has been working really well for me. So yeah. But the weather is changing. Even at night, it's just getting cooler. So that fall weather is definitely coming in. When you're out here in the elements, you can feel the change happen. I had my fan on last night when I first had got here. But then overnight, it just got a little chilly. So I got plenty of blankets and everything. But it was nice. It was comfortable. I got my mattress topper and I got these two pillows underneath the topper to try to make it a little bit more softer. But it was nice with the topper and the big giant pillows I have under it. So what are you guys up to on a Saturday? No, Sunday. What are y'all doing today? I'm off Sunday and Monday this week. So I'm just gonna go do my diddly dallying. Probably laundromat. Go exercise. That's pretty much probably it. Yeah. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it, guys. If everybody that comes into the room, I'm not showing my face because I'm literally just waking up. So I don't, not today. But I am in my car. And if you guys know me, I live in my car now to save some money. I left transitional housing. So I'm back inside my car and I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. But it's really comfortable back here. It's comfortable. This little mattress topper is super soft. So, but it was chilly last night, y'all. Pretty chilly it was. My car. Here's my car. This is my car. Try to prop this up a little bit. But yeah, good morning. What are y'all doing today? Say hello. Come in and say hi. Yes, I do live in my car temporarily. I would say maybe for the next like 3 months. Oh, maybe for the next 3 months I could stay in my car and try to save up some money so that I can I don't know, y'all. I've been calling around these extended stays, like these extended stays that I've been calling. Some of them are like $2,300 a month. Like the extended stays are more than these apartments. Like how dare people? Like I really can't believe the amount that these extended stays are asking. I called a few of them. Some are 2,300. Good morning. How are you, Marcus? Good morning. Yeah. Oh my God. These extended stays are like over $2,000 a month. They're like, how do you want to pay? I said, I would, if anything, I would pay monthly. So some of them are 2,300. Some of them are 2,600 a month. Like, I might as well just go get an apartment. The extended stays are more than an apartment. See, the extended stays knows that there's a lot of homeless people, and they know that people are homeless and desperate for housing and stuff like that. But can't nobody afford that. Can't nobody afford that. Only a person that got money can say, okay, I'll live in extended stay for a couple of months. Like, no, can't afford that crap. You gotta work, what, 3 full-time jobs to afford that freaking, and you're not even gonna have the energy left to do anything in life because working like that, you're not gonna have any energy left. I'm doing good. I'm just waking up. Just waking up in my car. I figured I'd do a live stream. Good morning. It's comfortable, y'all. And somebody came here and said that, oh, you're trying to praise the lifestyle of being homeless. Like, I'm not praising anything. I'm just telling y'all what my facts are for my life right now. I'm not embarrassed about this. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just share. You know what I'm saying? I share my life, and yeah, the extended stays are trying to charge more than the apartments because they want you to get an apartment. So that's what they do. They up the price for the extended stays for the homeless people that can't get an apartment. So if you can't get an apartment for whatever reason, maybe you don't have the money or your credit is jacked, your next place is to go to an extended stay. And they know most people ain't going to pay that for an extended stay. So they want you to be in the street. Shoot, I'm staying in my car as long as I can. Listen, $2,300 a month, and he was like, "Oh, you can either pay that or you could pay $600 a week." 600 a week? Like, absolutely not. No freaking way. I'll stay in my car as long as I need to, child. I hope you guys are here. Can you guys give me some likes, please? Good morning. Is your name Phyllis? Phyllis? Just waking up and saw you on Good Morning this day. Getting up for morning prayer. Good. Say a prayer for me. Thank you. Good morning. The extended stays are more than the apartments. Because the extended stays know that there's people, most people are homeless, living in their cars or living in the street, so they up the extended stay rate so that you can go back to the apartment. It's either go there or pay that. I'd rather live in my freaking car than pay somebody $2,300 a month. The extended stays are trying to charge more than what mortgages are nowadays. Like, it's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find something. I'm not gonna let that get me down or anything. I hope you guys that come in here watching, can y'all kindly give me a thumbs up, please? Thank you. Thank you, guys. And for the people that sent me cash apps, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look, y'all, I bought me a fan yesterday. I didn't even really use it last night because it was nice. Look, my little fan. I got this from Walmart, and look how it works. You just turn the button on. And they say that this will run for 17 hours. You know, that's probably a lie, but gives you some fresh air. I think it was only like $17, my little portable fan. Isn't she cute? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. The worst part about living like this is not being able to have a kitchen to cook a meal. Like, I haven't had coffee in like 4 days. But today I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to go to Wawa and get me a coffee. I went to the park yesterday after work and I worked out again. I just did another 30-minute jog exercise. Good morning. Yeah, it's expensive. $390 a week. One of these places had the nerve to tell me $600 a week, and they hiked the prices up in the hotel rooms because they know that people are homeless right now. So they're playing off of people. You know what I'm saying? So you have to work like literally 3 full-time jobs. How you gonna do that as one person? It's crazy. I'd rather just stay in my car as long as I can. The last hotel I was in, I paid $350 a week. And by now, if I call that guy back, because I know where the hotel is, if I call him back and ask him if he has any rooms available, he probably will, but his is $350 a week. Thank you for that. Thank you for the treat. I appreciate you. So I'm not here for like people to feel sorry for me or anything. Like this is literally my life right now, and I'm not crying about it. It is what it is, and I'm actually comfortable inside my car. So I'm not spending a dime on anything until it starts to get cold. When it gets cold, I'm going to try to transfer into a shelter. But good morning. How are you? What's up, Sean? How's it going? Mm. But yeah, I'm really just flabbergasted at that. I can't believe it. But I can believe it because you got people that's out to really get as much money as they can possibly get. So, but thanks for the treat. I appreciate it. It's ridiculous out here. That's why a lot of people are sacrificing. Just if you're in a position where you can stay in your car, why not? I mean, if you can save money, save money. Go to work and save money as much as you can. Like it's expensive out here. Like it's better for you to even just get an apartment. It's cheaper that way. But wait, you homeless? Yeah, I live in my car. Can't you see? I slept in my car last night. Can you see the car? You see the windows, right? I'm in my little SUV. I've been living in my car now, guys, for like 4 days. So this is day 4 or day 5. I think it's day 4 or 5. I don't know what day it is, but good morning. Look, y'all, I bought me a fan at Walmart yesterday. It was perfect out here last night. Like it's getting cooler now. But y'all see that? I got me a fan from Walmart to keep me cool. But it was perfect weather last night. And it goes on 3 settings. Here's setting 1, setting 2, setting 3. Isn't that cute? It's like a USB fan. I got this from Walmart yesterday. This is a fan that people like get for like when they're at work. They put it on their desk. It's a little mini fan. It's so cute. But I didn't really need it last night because it got cool. It got cool in the middle of the night. Like people that live in their cars, like we could feel the weather change because we're like outside. So, but thank God that I have a car because I don't think I could survive if I didn't have a car. Like I don't know how I would be out in the elements. Like blessings go up to all the people that's homeless that have to actually live in the streets. Like those are some strong people because I don't know how I could do that. But I can live in my car. I can do that. For everybody who goes live on YouTube homeless journey, because I am on a homeless journey. And if I want to share my homeless journey, I could share it. So if you don't want to see that, you don't have to watch it. Up early. Yeah, I'm up early. Wherever I sleep at night in my car, I try to get up early and just get out so nobody can like really see that I'm in my car. Because you don't want to attract attention to people. I'm not worried about the trolls. The trolls are more concerned about me. So I was comfortable last night sleeping in my car. I feel actually fabulous. I'm about to get up and go do a wonderful workout. So the trolls don't hurt me. I get a check from YouTube every month. I'm not really concerned about the trolls. Let them say what they want because they're probably either homeless themselves right now or maybe they live in their mom's basement. So I'm not really concerned about what people say. Yeah, I'm not, I don't brag about this lifestyle. Somebody actually came on my channel and said something like, oh, you're bragging. Like, no homeless person brags about being homeless, first of all. Except the only person that's going to brag about homelessness is a person that's not really homeless and they're just doing it for views to blow up their channel. Like, I'm here for real. Like, I'm in the elements for real. You guys go look at my other videos. You see my journey. You see what I went through, transitional housing, my eviction. I'm just living real life and I'm showing the world what happens out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely still staying with her family because it's hard out here. Yeah, stay with your family as long as you can, man. If you guys are in good situations with your families, you're in the relationships, you're married, you better keep it tight and keep it right. Because let me tell you something. When you out here in these streets, don't nobody give a damn about you. You got to ride past all these people that got homes. You can't go into them. You know what I'm saying? This is homelessness for real. But I'm comfortable. Okay, thank God I have a car. Because if I didn't have a car, I don't know where I would be. And I've been in shelters, and shelters treat you like you're nobody. Like shelters treat you like you're a prisoner. They treat you like crap. Shelters are the worst. I've been in shelters too, and I probably go back to a shelter when it gets cold out here. But mm, I think I blocked somebody I wasn't supposed to block, but sorry. Yeah, so this is real life for people. This is real life. I don't have no reason to sit here and pump and fake anything. It is what it is. I'm not going to another city or state right now because I work here full time and this is where my money is, so I have to stay here. I'm not going to relocate at all, not right now. Who knows what the future holds, but right now I'm going to stay where I'm at because I have a job. I have a job and I'm not going to leave my job, so I'm here for now. I know a lot of people ask me that, but people say, oh, you can go and live in a cheaper state, but if you really look at it, I'll probably be getting paid a lot less money than what I'm getting paid now. So it really doesn't make sense for me to move to get less pay, and I'm still going to be struggling to try to figure it out. Like, no, it doesn't make sense for me to move. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing and save my money as much as I can, and that's it. That's all I can really do. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Joanna. Good morning. How are you? Happy Sunday. What's today? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope everybody can give me a thumbs up. I see 26 people here and only have 12 thumbs up. I hope that everybody can help me. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate you. My Cash App is if you look in under the video, like the description in this live stream, my Cash App is there if anybody's ever interested. I appreciate everybody that has sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much. Denver sucks. What's the matter with Denver? Denver, Colorado is actually a really beautiful place, isn't it? Colorado is beautiful. You know why I say it's beautiful? Because they have beautiful mountains. I love anywhere where it's like mountains. You ready to head back home? What's the matter with Denver? Tell me. Explain to me why Denver sucks. It's on the about section of this video. It's on the about section of my um if you look on the about section of any one of my videos, it's there. So it's there. I don't really know how to pin it on here, to be honest. It's beautiful, but it's expensive. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that it was expensive. Everywhere is expensive at this point. Everywhere is freaking everywhere is expensive. There's my Cash App if anybody's ever interested. There it is. It's on the about section of my video. I gotta get out of here. It's on the about section of my videos. Any about section or any entrance to my videos, the Cash App is there. But there's my Cash App if you guys ever want to invite to send me something. I never ask, so people ask me for my Cash App. So if anyone wants to see that, there it is. You can screenshot that if you're interested. But Yes, thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. But I'm going to get my tail out of here, and I'm going to head over to the park so I can go exercise. Because people are going to start getting up, like walking their dogs and stuff. So let me get going. Let me get out of here. But good morning. What do you guys got going on today? What's everybody doing? Let me know in the chat. It's so early. Super early in the morning. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Marcella. I appreciate that. Thank you. So this is a picture of a park. This is where I was at yesterday. Most of the time when people are like homeless and everything, you spend, thank you, I appreciate it so much. When you're homeless and everything and you're out in the elements, you spend a lot of time in parks. So I was at a park yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was a park that I went to yesterday when I got out of work. The only downside about this lifestyle is when you're off, like when I'm off of work and I don't have anything to do, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for my day. Like I have to actually plan my day and like, okay, I want to go to the gym and I want to spend maybe 3 hours there. And it's not 3 hours of working out, just kind of 3 hours, maybe working out for like an hour and a half. Then the other side, I'm going to be kind of just maybe on the massage machines, just taking it real slow, taking a shower, taking care of myself, doing my little hygiene routine as much as I can, but just being low key about it so people don't like recognize, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to spend time at the gym. So on my days off, it can get kind of frustrating because it's hot out here, number one. So you can't stay in your car because it's too damn hot, So it's like you have to fill up your days with stuff to do. So I get frustrated with that. Just sometimes on my days off, it's like nothing to do. Like, dang, I wish I had somewhere to go. And some people say you should have stayed at the other place and stuff like that. I'm like, I didn't want to stay there anymore. Not only my finances had dried up, like my savings. I did have a savings when I became homeless. Like I had some money in my account when I was homeless. So, but when you're taking the money out and you're not putting it back, it's like it just starts to dwindle. So that's kind of what happened with my situation. So, I left transitional housing because not only the rent, and the rent was actually cheap, the cheapest you'll find anywhere. It's cheaper than a hotel, it's cheaper than an apartment, which was $800 a month. But I thought about it with paying them, I'm not going to ever get anywhere because I'm giving them all my money. So I wasn't really saving anything by being in transitional housing. And on top of that, transitional housing, they literally want you to be the landlord. They want me to be a landlord. Like I got to ask the girls for the money. We got to have house meetings every Monday, which is no problem. But it was just too much responsibility for me. And I have to worry about that, like getting money from women and girls coming in high on drugs. It just wasn't really worth it for me anymore. It was taking a piece of me. And now I'm not concerned about transitional housing. I'm not worrying about trying to get girls into that house. And I was grateful to be there when I was there. But now it's like, no, I'm not saving anything being in that position. And I know everywhere you go, like in life, you got to pay bills, you got to pay the rent, you got to pay your way. Yeah, that's fine. But if I'm able to stay in my car and save some money, save some of my money that I go to work for, that I work for really hard every day, I'd rather do that and not have the responsibility of worrying about women paying their rent. Did you pay your rent today? Or the girls being there lying. They don't want to do their chores. They don't want to keep the house clean. Like one girl had a cat and she had animals in there. I'm like, I don't understand how you have animals and cats and stuff and you're not even like doing your chores. Like I just avoided confrontation with a lot of those women. I try to avoid confrontation with those girls. And it was just too much stress. Then sometimes when the house is filled up, when the house is filled with women, that's so much drama. Like it was just drama all the way around the board that I don't really want to deal with no more. So, and there was only one girl there. The utilities in the house, the utilities are probably going to get cut off. Like, it was just too much stress for me. On top of everything else in life that I have to deal with, I was like, I'd rather just leave. It's easier for me to just be on my own. You know what I'm saying? Be on my own. Figure out this thing on my own. It's easier for me to do that. Let me get out of here because I think people are going to get up and start walking their dogs and everything. So I want to get out of Dodge. So I'm going to try to get into my seat and drive off. But yeah, I think I made a wise choice. I think I made a wise decision, y'all. Some people say, oh, you should have stayed. You should have stayed where I was comfortable. And I say, yeah, I get it. But I wasn't comfortable there for so many reasons. And I made the best choice for myself. I think I made the wise choice for self. And the only downside is the fact that I can't eat the way I want to eat. You know what I mean? I can't eat the way I want to. And that's the downside of it. Whew, I'm trying to change my thing back. So that would be the downside, I would say. Is oh, I did change it. So I got out of my car. Y'all see that back? That's where I sleep at. That's my bed. These are the things that I put on my I put these on my windows in the front. But there's like not a lot of people at this apartment complex. And the good thing about it is I think that there's not a lot of people. I think they're probably low on numbers like with renting apartments. Rent is so expensive. Like if you sit in these apartments at night, you see that like there's not really a lot of cars out here, which is nice. Please make sure you're staying. Yeah, I have plenty of water here. That's the main thing I keep in my car is water. But I don't stay in my car all day. Like I'm off today, so I'm gonna go exercise and everything like that. But yes, I definitely stay hydrated. Definitely for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna drive over to the park and I'm gonna still chit chat. I just can't really show my face too much because of where I'm at and everything. I don't want people to be like, oh, I know where that's at. You know how the trolls are. They're like, oh, I know where you're at. And not that I really care because anybody could find me. I think it's another person down there staying in their car too. I don't think I'm the only one. When you're out here homeless, you find that so many other people are homeless too. So I'm like, ooh, you doing it too, huh? I don't really talk to people like that, but I think this other person in this car down the way from me, I think they're probably in their car too. And they're probably doing the same thing I'm doing. Boondocking. That guy's doing the same freaking thing, bro. He got a tinted window. His windows are tinted out. He's probably homeless too. Hey, if you got a car, you can do this. What are you doing today, Joanna? Are you off today? Are you off on the weekends, Joanna? I know I see you all the time. I watch a lot of homeless people on YouTube. I just watch them for like you know, some people are homeless living in tents. Like it's all types of people doing stuff, and it's sad. It's really sad. But we gonna make. I'm gonna make a way for myself, and I encourage other people. I go on other homeless channels and stuff like that, and there's a lot of people out here really living this lifestyle. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do but just try to do better and get out. Like it's all about money. It's all finances. I find that there's other homeless people amongst me. I find so many other homeless around. And it's really, really sad because some people don't have family, they don't have support, they don't have anybody that they can lean on. And I'm one of those people. But everything's going to work out, you know? I always stay positive. But I do try to get out of Dodge as fast as I can. You know, to fold up my bed and go to a park and just fold things up and just I'm gonna just go down here. And you can find, like, if you have a car or whatever, you find like a local place to go to in town, like a local park or something. There's parks all over the place. So that's where I'll stay most of the day. But if it gets too hot, I can end up going to like the gym. You know, you can go to a mall. There's things that you can do, but this is not a comfortable lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's not comfortable. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it is. It's not comfortable at all. But in my car at night, when I'm like laying down resting, you can make your car a very comfortable, cozy place to be. So it's doable. Like, you can do this if you need to, you know? Yeah, I would rather be in a house or an apartment, but if you can't afford it, what you gonna do? You can't just push your way in and say, hey, I can't afford it, but I want to live here anyway. If you can't afford it, you just can't afford it. There's another guy that I believe he was like sleeping in his car. He got out his car. I saw him. I saw him when he pulled in last night, but we got to do the best that we can do for ourselves. That's all. That's all you can do is your best in whatever situation that you find yourself in. I just tend to not, no need to be embarrassed about it. It kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? No need to be embarrassed. It kind of is what it is. But yeah, there's my bed back there. You guys can see that. Like a fascinating life, but it's a life that I can live temporarily for now. And it works for me, you know. If I'm able to save money, why wouldn't I want to save money as much as I can before I go back into it? You know what I'm saying? It's not the best, but it's not a flashy life, but it's a life and it can be survivable, especially in the summertime. Like last night, the weather was so perfect. And I wish I could have slept with my windows down in the car, but I couldn't, because you don't ever want to be sleeping in the middle of the night and somebody could actually grab their hand inside your car and jack you, you know, do whatever they want to do to you. So I'm in a decent area, so I don't have to worry about, like, but I'm never going to sleep with my windows down. Like, I could sleep with this down, but I have to get a net for, like, a mosquito net for this top area, because those mosquito nets for your car, they're expensive. They're even pricey. So, yeah, happy Sunday. I wish I could have stayed in my bed a little bit longer, but like I said, when you're in an apartment complex and stuff, you have to be very careful. You don't want people to notice that you are like out here homeless and you slept in your car. You don't want people to know that. So, yeah, I'm at a park and I'm just going to get out soon when I get situated. I'm not in a rush because today's my off day. So, I just have to check my schedule and make sure I'm really off, but I am off today. So, oh, you work today? Okay, cool. I know I see you a lot, Joanna. I see you on a lot of people's channels. I see you kind of over a lot of people's channels. Certain people, I see you there. But yeah, I had a good night. It was nice, but I woke up and it was chilly. It's getting chilly out, y'all. That fall weather is coming fast. Yeah, I gotta go to my storage and get some more water. I got a lot of my water that's in storage. I gotta go get some of that, but for the most part, I am doing okay. Hide my stuff when you got people that walk past and they want to look inside your car. Then they'll be like, oh, she must live in her car. You know, being homeless out here, you just notice people, like, especially if you're like in the same town, you just notice like different people, different places and stuff. And I just be like, wow, that person must be homeless too. I know how it is. It's hard out here. A lot of people are living this way. So, but I'm not crying about it. It kind of is what it is. Sometimes I do cry, but I don't come on social media and cry about it. You know what I mean? So this is my Jackery. This is what I survive on as far as electricity. I charge my phone with this. I take this to work every day. Like, I'll put this, when it starts getting low, I'll take it to work and I'll charge it at work. But I'll keep it inside a bag so nobody can see what I'm doing. Because, you know, you don't want people at work to see what you're doing. So this Jackery is, I love this thing. I'm going to get a bigger one, but I got to see how much the bigger ones cost. So I'm going to invest in getting me a bigger one. And somebody was telling me you should get a refrigerator, a little fridge or whatever. But I really don't have space and room for a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my bed. I do have my storage, which is not far away. So, but good morning. How you doing? Good morning, Dr. J. How are you today? Happy Sunday. What do you got going on today on your schedule? It's okay to feel emotions. You're human. Yeah, I do. I do get sad a lot. Not every single day, but maybe like once or twice a week. I do get to the point where like, oh my God, I get emotional. And if I cry, so what? If I cry, I cry. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm just keep pushing through. That's all you can do is keep pushing through. Keep keep my goals that I have in my mind set to do. And like I said, on my days off, I have to make a journal of, okay, this is what I'm going to do today. Because if you're homeless on your days off from work, you don't have anything to do. Make a day, okay, I'm going to spend this much time at the gym. After the gym, I'm going to go to the mall for maybe 2 or 3 hours. Like you have to really map out everything that you're going to do, because if you don't, you find yourself just kind of sitting around out here and it's hot and you have to do something with yourself. You got to just kind of make something of the day when you're off of work. Now, when I'm working, I'm fine. I don't really mind it. Because if they ask me for overtime, I'd be like, yep, I'm going to stay. Because when you're homeless and they give you extra overtime and stuff like that, take it, because that's shelter. Like my job is shelter. So, but some people don't really understand why I left. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Because I'm not paying the rent and I'm not going to be responsible for grown women. I feel like I'm a landlord and I'm not getting paid nothing for it. Like they just use the girls in the house to actually run the house instead of them running the house. They use us to run it, and mainly me, because I was the older person in the house. So I was like having to recruit people, and it just became too much. Like the girls come in, they got one girl had a cat and she had a guinea pig. She wasn't cleaning behind the cat, like sweeping the hallways. Like it was just nasty, like cat hairs flying all over the place. It was just disgusting. I just couldn't do it. Even though the girl with the cat and the guinea pig, she did move out. She moved to another house, but it's too much going on. So, yeah, it's expensive everywhere. Sending a like from Anderson. Thank you from Indiana. Yeah, it's expensive. Everywhere is expensive. You know, it's the same across the board. Somebody was telling me like, oh, you should move to a cheaper place. And I said, if I move to a cheaper place, like down south somewhere, it might be a little cheaper, but they're not going to pay me what I'm probably getting paid in my state. So no, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to move because I have a full-time job here. I'm not going to leave my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that. Which I understand people sending me recommendations to try to help me, but I'm not going to go backwards. I got to just keep moving forward. So I'm doing pretty good today. I just woke up. I'm at a park right now, so I want to go back here and like fold my blankets and stuff up. But I'm not really in a rush because today's my off day. I have no reason to rush, you know? No reason to rush. But what do you guys got going on your Sunday? On your Sunday morning? Anderson, Indiana. Yeah, I believe it's expensive everywhere. You know, like I told you guys earlier, there was an extended stay. I called around for extended stays, and some of the extended stays were like 2,000, 2,300, 2,400, 2,600. I'm just like, what? I understand y'all want to get money, but see, they're preying off of people because they know it's a lot of homeless people out here. And they know when it gets cold, most people gonna go into. Some people are still living out in the streets in the winter. Like, I don't believe that I could understand or even survive that. But I'm trying to get somewhere before it gets cold. But I still got another, like, I would say I got another 2 months. I'm going to church. Oh, enjoy church. I hope you have a good church service. Hope you have a great day. Yeah, but it's changing. It's getting chilly out here. Getting ready for work afterwards. Okay, hope you have a good day. Dr. J. Working on a Sunday. This Sunday I'm off, but I will be working every Sunday in September because my boss asked me, which now I'm kind of regretting the fact that I said, yeah, I will work on Sundays. So the job situation is a whole nother drama, but child, it's always something. But I'm glad that I don't have to worry about transitional housing anymore. Like, that's not in my head. Like, I went through what I went through living there. It was just so much, and I'm happy to be away. I don't have to worry about that anymore because it's not a part of my life. So I just have a few more things in transitional housing that I have to go and get out. A few more things in my room that I'm going to go get out, but for the most part, I'm happy to be out. I wish I could have been out going into an apartment, but unfortunately, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Good morning. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the shares. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I said I'll spend an hour with y'all, and then after that, I'm gonna go clean up my bed and go exercise. I've been doing a lot of walking. You know, when you're homeless and you're out here in the elements, you do a lot of like hiking and I see homeless people all over the place. Some people are visually homeless. You could pretty much tell that they're homeless, and some people are not. But this is crazy, you know, but it's my life and I just share it with the world, you know. So I don't feel no type of way embarrassed. I am doing okay. I'm okay. Because if I was embarrassed, I wouldn't really share my story. So, and I'm not glamorizing this life. People say, oh, you're glamorizing homelessness. No, I'm not. There's nothing glamorized about it, but I'm not going to sit up here and cry either. I've shared my journey. I've shared my story the whole time I've been out here homeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since my eviction. I don't sit here and act like anything that happened in my life is right, but this is the lifestyle that a lot of people are living right now. Good morning. I last saw you were in transitional housing. I'm not there anymore. I moved out. Yeah, I have a whole playlist of what happened with transitional housing. So if you want to know, you got to go back and look at those videos, okay? But I'm no longer at transitional housing. I moved out and I've been out for like 5 days and I've been living in my car. That's to sum up the story. Yeah, I'm in my car. I'm in my SUV. And again, like I told you guys, it's starting to get a little chilly at night. So people that live in their car and stuff like that, we're out in the elements and we can actually feel the change. Like the change is happening as far as the fall weather is starting to come in. Really so subtly, I could feel it because at night it's starting to get a little chilly. Like summertime actually went by really fast, in my opinion. So thank you. Thank you, Joanna. I appreciate it. Good things are ahead. I don't feel no type of way sad. It is what it is. My life is what it is at this time. I'm not going to come up here crying about it. I do cry sometimes, but I'm just not going to cry on, I don't cry every day. Like I might, about this situation that I'm in, I might get down. Like my first day being out in my car, it was a rough day because it was a day that I was off of work and it was just hot out here. All I wanted to do was lay down. So when you're homeless and stuff, and you can be homeless with a car, you can't really lay down. You can't relax the way you want to. And sometimes all people want is peace and they just want to rest, you know? So I can't just go say, oh, I'm going to go in my room and go to sleep and go rest and just relax. Because that's what I used to do at transitional housing. I used to go in my room and just chill. When I was tired, I would go lay down or go whatever. You can't do this in this type of lifestyle. You can't unless it's like cool enough for you to relax and chill in your car. So it'd be too hot to even chill in the cars because the car is literally like 150 degrees. So that's the only thing. Resting and not having access to food and for me to cook, those are the only two things that I hate the most. Like not having access to cooking, like a kitchen, and not being able to rest properly. Because there's so many times I wanted to sleep, but you can't, you know. Like yesterday when I got out of work at 5 o'clock, I was so exhausted. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the park, and I stayed in this park for like two to 3 hours, and I exercised, which is a good thing. Like I can get my exercise in this lifestyle because there's nothing really to do when you're off, but either exercise or just walk around town, you know, or walk around in parks. So that's the downside. There go that guy with the freaking dog. I'm gonna show you guys something when he that must be him. It was a guy in the park the other day. He had a pit bull. I'm gonna show him to y'all too. That guy with that dog right there. See that one? That's a pit bull. That pit bull was growling at me the other day. That's his car. Okay. That's the guy with the pit bull. Because I think that's a pit. But child, that pit bull was growling at me yesterday. And I was pissed off with him. I was like, yo, you gonna get your dog? He got the dog on the chain, but that dog is aggressive. You know, he got one of those aggressive pit bulls. And I'm just looking at this man like, your dog is about to really try to attack me. Are you gonna get him? I don't understand. But yeah, that's the guy with the dog in the park. I gotta get me some mace today. I'm gonna get me 2 things of mace. I had mace. I don't know what happened to it. I had mace. I just don't know what happened to it. So yeah, I haven't had coffee in literally 4 days. 4 days I haven't had no coffee. So that sucks too. But it is what it is. Which is a good thing because I haven't been getting that sugar as far as the creamer. I haven't been having that sugar as far as the creamer. So a good thing is I'm going to be definitely losing some weight on this journey because I'm really putting myself to eating 1 meal a day only. Um, it's still bad with my diet because it's like you have no access to food unless I go. I have a camping stove, so I would be able to like go to the butcher and get like a chicken breast or something, chicken breast, and cut up some potatoes or something. But I don't have a refrigerator to put my food in because somebody was like, you can get a Volt fridge and keep it in your car. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I want to invest in that. Who knows? I don't even know how those things would power. Like, how do you power one of those refrigerators that people have in their cars? Like, I don't even know. I don't even think I want to go there. But I think today I might try to get me a chicken breast, cut it up, and just fry it. Like, not fry it, but put it in a frying pan and stir it. And I have rice, and I have some canned vegetables. So I could make something out here. But instead of having this fast food and stuff, the fast food ain't no freaking good. Oh, so that's him in his car with his pit bull. Child. I wonder where he live at. He must be local. Because you're not going to come out of town to just walk your dog in this park. You know, he must be local. At least you have your car. Yeah, thank God I have a car. I couldn't imagine having to survive if I didn't have a car. So I'm very blessed to have a car. Thank God. I wish that I had when I was going through it. Oh, you were out on the street? I did couch surfing, hotels, and finally transitional housing. People don't know it's a process. It took me 2 years. Oh, good for you. Oh, you're in transitional housing now? Good. How's your experience in transitional housing? Because mine was bad because when I moved to transitional housing, the house was filled up with girls, and then the girls started leaving. Like some of the girls started getting high. They started getting kicked out, and the house just started dwindling down to just me. And then you got to deal with the people that's over top of transitional housing. But they basically told me that I have to get the girls in. Like, these girls will call me. I would be at work and they would call me like, do you have a bed available? Do you have this available? Do you have that available? And I'm just like, I start getting tired of that. It's like I felt like I was the house mom and I had to look after everybody. Where would you cook? In the parking lot? Yeah, I could cook in the parking lot. I can cook in the parking lot. I can go to a park and cook something. Like, there's so many places that you can cook. You know, you can cook different places, but it will only be something easy, like a chicken breast, cut it up, fry that up, throw some onions in there. Just little stuff, you know what I'm saying? But transitional housing just got on my nerves after a time. Is there a park with a grill? I think the grills at these parks, you're supposed to like, you have to pay for those. I think you have to go to like your city and say, hey, I want to get the grill. I want to use the park. I think you have to pay for those. Hi, this user. People are silly. I've been in my apartment for almost a year, transitional house, and felt like jail. Yeah, it was hard in there, but the house that I was in, like I said, I had the advantage because there was nobody really in there. But the downside is the house is probably going to go bankrupt because there's no girls to pay the bills. Like, the rent in that house that I was living in was $3,300, and it was only me and 2 girls. And I told her, I said, girl, I'm leaving. Like, I don't see myself, like, if you're in that situation, it's hard to move out because you need the money that you're paying rent to them to move out. So if I'm paying him all my rent money, what am I saving for myself to move? And some people will stay in those situations. Like, everybody has their own whatever going on, but I don't see myself growing or prospering or saving money staying there. I'm not going to get anywhere if I have to give my money to someone else. Like, I'm not getting nowhere. I'm giving my money to the landlord. I'm not getting anywhere by doing that. And then on top of that, I wasn't happy. Like, I was okay in my room, but it's like every day, every Monday, you got to pay the rent. You got to ask the girls for their money. Some of these girls didn't even know how to fill out a money order. Like, I'm dealing with women that were on the streets and they were like drug addiction. Like, most of them were like addicts. You know, I was in there mainly because I was homeless. But most of them are, I'm surrounded by girls that are addicts. So they get together and they start talking about drugs that they were doing and just all types of crazy stuff. And then they don't like you. And then if they don't like you, they all kind of band together to try to mess with you, like bullying. They didn't really bully me. If they bullied me, if they said something about me, I didn't know about it and I didn't really care. But I wasn't really a part of a clique. I pretty much stayed to myself. But like I said, the house that I was in, the house that I was in, there was nobody there. It was a struggling house. Like it was an older house too. So I think some of the girls didn't want to go there too because the fact that the house was like older. And I'm just like, how you a drug addict and you're homeless? You don't have anywhere else to go, but you go in transitional housing and think that this house is old. I want to go to a newer house. Like it's drama. These houses are filled with drama. Girls that are just catty. Like girls of it's mainly black and white women. Like you'll see more white women in transitional housing, but it could be any race in transitional housing. But mainly what I see in this predicament with transitional housing are black women. But it's not even a lot of black people. Mainly it's a lot of white people in there. So they could be very catty and very nasty. So um I'm more peaceful in my car. The only thing I have to worry about is what I'm gonna eat every day, you know. And where I sleep at is so easy. Like finding you an apartment complex that's low key somewhere, they're not worrying about you. The people that at that apartment complex that I stay at, they're not concerned or worrying about me. They're not worrying about me. They're working all day and they want to go home and they want to turn on the TV. They want to relax. They want to eat dinner, chill with their families. They're not concerned about me. So most people in apartment complexes are not worrying about me. But good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. But yeah, I'm just waking up. I'm in the park now, but I had a good night. It was comfortable, it was restful. I rested well. I never have any problems with like anybody knocking on my window. Cause like I said, if you go to an apartment complex, people in there, they be working and they get home and they're tired. They're not worrying about what I'm doing in the car outside. They're just not. Exactly. It's very click. And I was older, so I didn't fit. Yeah, the workers really don't help. Yeah, acting like wardens instead of caseworkers. Well, the house that I was in, we didn't have any staff there. Like there was no wardens, but there were people over top of the house, but they didn't live there. So, and the house was doing pretty bad because if you in the house, I was only one person. Well, it was me and another girl there, and the girl that was there, she was 21. So I didn't click in, I didn't fit in, and I was the only black girl. You know what I'm saying? I was the only girl in this house that I was at for 7 months. I was the only black girl in there, and everybody else was pretty much like white women, and they could be catty too. Like y'all think that white people get along? Please, they be fighting and stuff too. White folks fight. White folks can be catty too against each other. So it's not child and seen some things, okay? But I was the minority because I was the only black girl. But I held my own. They really didn't. They really didn't mess with me like that. A few of them tried a few things, but one thing I know how to do is stand on business and stand on minding my own business and stand on having that bitch face to stay out my face. So they didn't really say. They could probably say whatever they wanted to say out behind my back, but I knew they wasn't really feeling me because I'm not a people pleaser type of person. I'm not a person that come into a space that say, oh, you know what? I want everybody here to like me. I want to be liked. I want to be this. I don't care if you don't like me. I'm not trying to be liked. I'm not trying to be nothing. I'm minding my business over here, and you need to stay over there and mind yours. So I didn't fit into the cliquish stuff. And that's another thing. They want to get messy. They want to get catty. Do you like this person? Do you like that person? Do you like this girl? Do you like that girl? And it was a democratically ran. Like the house was ran democratically. So that means if girls get together and they say that they don't like me, they can actually put me out the house. They can say, well, we don't think you fit well in the house here. So we're gonna ask you in 2 weeks to leave. And that's not right. Like when you're running the house democratically and you got a whole bunch of catty women in the house and they don't want you in the house, they can actually team together and get you out of there. And that's another thing that's not right. Like they can get together and just not like a girl for whatever reason. Maybe the girl's younger. Maybe the girl's really pretty. Like women are catty. And I was in a house filled with white women and they get it popping too. Like it's not just, oh, black people just do this. No, white girls, they hate on each other too. Like let's get that straight. I lived in a house with white women for 7 months. So, and I was the only black girl in the house. But I didn't make any friends there because ain't no friends. Like, there's no friends in real life half the time. You can't even trust your own family. So I went in there with my game face on. Like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do what I need to do. I stayed there for 7 months. I went in there in January and I got what I got out of the program and I got out because it's like I didn't find myself getting anywhere. And I'm not gonna be out here working like no freaking slave to pay you rent. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. Somebody was like, oh, you get a second job. I'm getting a second job, but nobody has been calling me back. The jobs that I've been applying for, I need an overnight position. Anything overnight, I can do that. Because I could just, I'm already homeless. So anywhere I can stay overnight, if it's a job, I'll just do my job and get paid my extra money. So that's what my goal is now, to just get like an overnight part-time job somewhere, stocking shelves at a grocery store. Because a lot of grocery stores do have overnight shifts. And that's what I'm going to stick to, because I can do an overnight, especially with the job that I have now. I could do it. I'm going to be extremely tired, yes, but that'll get me into something a lot quicker. If I get an overnight job, just 2 or 3 nights a week, that's all I really need. A couple extra $100, $1,000 extra dollars a month, I'll be okay with that. But then when you present that to a landlord, if you're not making 3 times the rent, they don't really want to look at you. Especially if they see me coming in as a single woman, they would look at me as a liability. Like, oh, you're not married, you don't got no somebody with you, it's just you. But once they see my income, it might be a little bit different. But I hope everybody that's in the live stream now, I see 51 people here. Could everybody give me a thumbs up that hasn't given me a thumbs up yet, please? What about overnights in like a group home setting? No, I'm not doing group home. I did group home when I was a little bit younger. I really don't want to get back into that right now. I've done that before, but right now I really don't want to do the group home. I'm just going to keep it like a grocery store or some kind of like warehouse that I could work at overnight. It's hard to get into hotels. I don't know why it's so hard for hotels. I mean, I don't know if it's just Indeed, or maybe I should just go straight to the website that I want to get hired at and just do the application there. But it's been super hard to get hired in a hotel. I don't know why. I don't know why. I put in applications for hotels and it's just hard. They're just not calling people back. And the jobs that call back are jobs that I can't do because of the hours that I work my full-time job. So, and I'm not complaining. I'm going to go get something. But listen, it's tough. It's tough even out in the hiring world. That's why I'm staying where I'm at my job. Yes, I talk about my job like a dog and I complain. Yes, I do. But I'm not going anywhere, though. I'm going to stay right there and get that money. Because I actually really like my job. I like what I do. And, I don't like the people that I work with that much. But I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to keep that money rolling in. Because one thing I know how to do is go find and get some money. I know how to do that. But it's going to happen. The overnight job will be perfect and ideal for me. And I'm going to keep that in my spirit and my heart. We're going to keep it like that, y'all. What's today? Oh, we're almost getting towards the end of the month. Delta. I seen it online. What is Delta? Is that an airline? The thing about it is I'm not leaving my job. I have a full-time job already and I'm not leaving that. So whatever job I get is going to have to be something part-time. And some of these jobs are not even hiring for part-time. They want you full-time. So, I mean, I'll find something when it's time. When it's that time, I'll find something. Yeah, another mammy wearing a bonnet. And that's probably where you living. You probably living with your mammy, ain't ya? You probably living with your mammy, ain't ya? You probably living with your mammy, ain't ya? And actually, to be honest, I'm not a mammy. So, I'm far from mammy-ship. I'm far from mammy-ship. I'm far from the mammy lifestyle, honey. So far. People come on social media and try to troll people because these are things that they be wanting to say to people in real life, but they can't. So they'll come to social media like the little bees that they are and troll people. One thing I don't do, honey, I don't suffer from low self-esteem. And I always continue to tell y'all, I don't care what people think I look like. I don't suffer from low self-esteem. I just don't. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I'm going to get me some coffee today, though. I haven't had coffee at Wawa in so long. So long. I'm going to clean up my car today, too. My car is super filthy. I have a super filthy car. But yeah. And I don't really do I was about to say the guy's letting his dog the dogs are peeing in the park. They let dogs in this park, which I don't really mind it. I actually like animals, but I don't really want a dog. I probably want like a cat. But he picked it up. He picked up his dog poo-poo, which is good. Because some people leave their dog crap like right there and they don't clean it up. And he did. I don't want a dog. I think I want to get a cat. When I get settled in my place, I want to get me a cat. I don't really want to deal with a dog. But he don't got his dog on the leash. He's a cute little thing. Real cute little dog. Look like a little chihuahua or something. I don't live with my mom and my children are grown. I have their own space. Oh, okay. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about a troll. You didn't see what the troll said to me? He said, another mammy in the bonnet. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking about a troll. I was talking about what the troll said to me. And I wouldn't say that about anybody randomly. I wouldn't say anything rude to anybody just randomly out of my, I'm not that type of person. So I don't say rude stuff to people. So, but if a troll come here, sometimes I got time. You know what I'm saying? When they come here with their nasty ways, I got time to clap back on the trolls. So, but I wasn't talking to you because you didn't say anything rude to me. My morning is fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to find something to wear for when I go and exercise. It's clean. I need to go to the laundromat today too. My morning is going amazing. I feel like I'm a little congested though. They were having some kind of event last night in this park, and I was like, okay. They was barbecuing out here and everything. I said, all right. I was like, all right. I used to live in this town. I live in my car. You see that? That's my bed. I live in my car. I've been living in my car now for like 5 days. And I'll be living in my car until I get either an apartment or I'll probably go back to a homeless shelter if I need to for when it starts to get cold. So we'll see, right? I'm going to stay in my car as long as I can because I'm trying to save money. I was living in transitional housing. So if you guys ever want to know my story, you have to go back and watch some of my videos. Okay, please. Please like and share. If you guys know anybody in your family or someone that may be homeless or they may be living in their cars, most people are not going to tell you that they live in their cars because a lot of the times it can be embarrassing. But I'm not really embarrassed. I'm just sharing my story. It is what it is for me. I'm not really embarrassed about the journey, but I don't go to work and stuff and just announce, hey, I'm homeless. You know, I don't announce that at my job, but I do share it on social media that I'm, you know, the fact that I'm home. Well, I share it on YouTube. I used to live in my car. I saved you a lot of money. Good. How long did you live in your car for? Good morning, Miss Green. How are you? I'm doing okay this morning. Just waking up. Well, I woke up in an apartment complex down the road, and now I'm at a park, and I'm just sitting here. I'm about to go back there and roll up my bed. I'm about to go roll up the bed. I'm okay today. They have income-based housing. Everything is like a waiting list. It's like 5 to 10 year waiting list. So I'm probably going to just have to get a regular apartment somewhere at some point. So I'm not really, the waiting lists are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's waiting. I'm not the only person that's looking for housing. I'm not by myself. So it's a whole bunch of people. So I'm probably just going to have to do it the other way and just get a place on my own and just do what I have to do. Either that or get a mortgage at some point. But I need to show more income for myself. I'm from where I'm at. I live in New Jersey. I'm in the state of New Jersey. But, yeah, income-based housing and all that stuff is few and far and in between. You'll be lucky to get on any waiting list. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? How was your night? I'm just waking up. I'm at a park now, just trying to clean my car out a little bit and organize a little bit of things. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm off today, you guys. So, I've been at work for literally the last 5 days. So Sunday and Monday I'm off. I'm just going to kind of just chill, but I have to kind of figure out what I'm going to do for my day. And it was a little chilly last night, y'all. I told you guys, I sleep in my car. As you guys can see, that's my bed. It's a little messy, but these are my window covers. I only cover the two front windows. I don't have window covers for the back yet. I have to order some of those maybe on Amazon, but these are my window covers for the front. I had these for years. For some reason, I just never threw them away. So now it's like, oh, perfect time to use them. So this helps when I'm at the apartment complex. And some of these apartment complexes do have lights that shine all night. So I put this in the front window, and this does help with like the lights and everything. And the back windows are a little like slightly tinted at night. Slightly tinted at night. And that's my bed. That's where I sleep at. It's a mattress topper here. And I also have like pillows underneath it. And it's actually really comfortable. As long as I'm in a situation where my body can stretch out, I'm fine. As long as I can stretch my body, I feel fine. Because if I can't stretch, I can't sit up like this. I need to lay down and sleep. But it's comfortable back there. So I mean, it's not better than a bed, but it's comfortable for now. So it's peaceful this morning, amazingly. Yeah, I'm peaceful in my car, to be honest. You know, it's not the best situation, but on hot nights, it's a little uncomfortable. But I told you guys, like, look what I bought from Walmart the other day. I told you guys that I have a fan now. I don't know where it's at, but I have a USB fan that somebody told me to get. So I got a USB fan, and I like it. It's perfect. It has three settings. I don't even know where it's at now, but yeah, my car is my home for now. My car is my home for now. But I think I'm gonna get out and there's nobody really at this park. So I'm gonna put a scarf on my head or put a hat on. And then I'm gonna go back here and roll my bed up. How about that? Let's go roll the bed. Look at my hair. Oh my God. I can't believe she's on camera looking like this. Child, y'all know I don't care. I ain't trying to impress nobody, honey. I ain't trying to impress nobody. We ain't trying to impress nobody. But good morning, everybody. Fortunately, because I was in transitional housing, I got bumped up on the housing list. The housing authority was way too long, but I was able to get into the income base with one. Okay, that's nice. But the caseworkers and stuff, I have caseworkers. They're not really doing much for me. I mean, there's programs and stuff that I'm still waiting for phone calls from, but they're not really doing much for me, which sucks, but I still stay on their case. Like, I still do call them and stuff, but a lot of these caseworkers that's on my team, they're not doing much. They're not doing much. Buy a camping fan. I hear you work. They work wonders. Yeah, I have one. I got a little fan from Walmart. It's a little cheap USB fan, and it actually works really good. But last night, I told y'all the fall weather is coming in, so I didn't feel hot last night. It was actually cool. It got a little chilly in the middle of the night, and I had to put my extra blanket on me. But it worked out. I mean, I'll be fine now, but when it gets cold, I can't. I got to get out these streets, and I might have to go to a hotel and do what I have to do. But I do what I have to do predominantly. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit around and cry and whine. I just make things happen the best way I can. So. Yeah, you can get bumped up when you're homeless. They will bump you, but even getting bumped is hard because there's so many other people. Like, how long were you waiting for housing when you stayed in transitional? Good morning from Los Angeles. Hello. How are you? Everybody's just out here exercising. I love to see people exercising. Oh, God. There's a lot of homeless people out here. I see a lot of homeless people, y'all. I really do. Can you get a heater? I don't really need a heater right now. I just put my covers on. It's not really like cold yet. It's not cold yet. I say we got another 2 months to do this until it gets like cold and unbearable. So it took 3 months. Okay, good. Yeah, I have caseworkers and stuff with me and stuff like that, but I just feel like they're not really working for me. So, well, not 2 months for winter, 2 months for fall until it gets cold out here. You hounded them. Yeah, I hound them too. Some of them just, the ones I have that work with me are just kind of lazy. They're not really doing much. So it's Sunday, so this park usually be filled up with people, but not today. Not today. I was in transitional housing for 2 months and got an apartment. I guess it depends on where you live. Yeah, it's really, really bad here with housing and everything. And like a lot of the caseworkers, they're not really wanting to do much. Especially when you had like an eviction. When you had an eviction in the past, a lot of them don't really want to touch you. Honestly, a lot of them don't really want to mess with you like that. And that's okay, because either way, I'm going to get out of this. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I'm getting out. Now, if you probably somebody that probably never had an eviction, they probably would work with you a lot faster. But my situation, I did have an eviction. So when you have an eviction, a lot of the times, they don't really want to mess with you like that. But I'm going to find something. I'm gonna get my way out. Some way, some way. Is the rent high there? Yeah, the rent is high everywhere. I told you guys, I caught an extended stay yesterday. And some of them were like $2,300 a month. One guy said 26. I just literally hung up in his ear. And I said, for an extended stay, it's not even an apartment, but the extended stays are raising the prices because they know that there's homeless people out here. They know there's people out here that can't get into regular housing, like apartments, because of evictions or whatever. So they know people are going to do whatever they have to pay the bills. They do whatever they have to pay the bills. So it's freaking insane. What, 72 people? Oh my God. 72 people. They do whatever. They know that people are out here. They do whatever they have to do to pay the bills. And when it gets cold, if I had $2,300 a month, I probably would pay it only because I needed housing. Only because I needed housing. Because when it gets cold, you're going to have to do what you have to do. And if I would have to pay that, I would just have to do what I have to do. But I don't want to because I know I can find a hotel that's cheaper than that. Here in Indiana, the average rent is $1,600. Yeah, I mean, I would rather pay the $1,600 than pay what these extended stays are asking for. $1,600 a month is. I remember when I first moved out in my first apartment, I paid $545, and I remember I used to call my dad crying about that, and that was like, what, over 20 years ago? Like, it's not gonna do nothing but keep rising. One day the rent gonna be 3,000. That's why you see so many people living in their cars, and you're gonna see a lot more. You can survive it depending on where you live at, right? You can survive living in your car depending on where you live. Like living in a place like, I mean, there's people that live van life that live in Arizona. There are people. So if you live in warmer climates, you can survive this lifestyle like year round. Extended stays started raising prices during COVID because people were getting government money, but those programs are going and the prices are still high. Yeah, I told you where I called 2,300. One guy said 2,600, and I'm just like, who's paying that? But when it starts getting cold out here, they know people are gonna be scrambling because they know a lot of homeless people now could could um they could survive this because it's warm out now. They know people can survive, but when it start getting cold, honey, I'm gonna call me in a shelter, one of my shelters, and see if I can get in there. But shelters are like fucking prisons. Like, it's miserable in shelters. And then you're in a shelter and you're working. A lot of people in shelters are jealous. They don't want you to work. They don't want you to have a car, especially if they don't have a job or a car. They start looking at people that's working like you're a target. I remember paying $475 for a one-bedroom apartment in the early 90s. Yeah. And that was even hard for me back then, paying five something, 600 a month. I thought that was expensive, but that was like 20 years ago. Don't make it boring. Good morning. How are you, King Fire? How you doing? Yeah, I got 77 people watching me. Oh my God, I'm almost up to 100. Come on, y'all. But yeah, does this lifestyle get boring? Yeah, it do. I'm not gonna front, it do. But it got boring for me even when I was like in a extended stay, like the apartment. No, the transitional housing. It was boring. It was days that it was boring too. But you got to make time. You got to make time for your day. Do things like plan things. Like, I'm not just gonna sit around and moan and groan. I'm gonna get to it. Like, it is what it is. My life is what it is, and if people don't understand it, that's okay. But the people that don't understand it are the people that never lived it. Like, if you never lived this lifestyle before, you don't know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do work. I have a full-time job. I don't think I would be in this car if I didn't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to pay car insurance and all that stuff. I do have a job. Thank God, you know. I couldn't imagine living this lifestyle with no job. I just don't see how you can really make it. But there's people out here that make it with no job. I mean, but I think everybody in life, you have to have some type of income for eating, food, everything. You gotta have something. You gotta have some kind of something. But I don't glamorize it. I don't sit here and act like this lifestyle is the best. It's not. But you know, you can make do with what you have. But I told somebody, like, I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me because I don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't come here and tell me, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm surviving. And surviving is enough for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, some people don't have a car. And I continue to say that, like, all the time. I know people probably get tired of me saying it. Like, some people don't have a car to sleep in. They're literally every night figuring out where they're going to sleep. And then they wake up. Like, a lot of homeless people wake up every morning, like, what they're going to sleep, what they're going to eat. You know, that's the main thing, eating and where you're going to sleep at night. And where you're going to rest. But, like, sometimes this lifestyle, there's nowhere to rest. Especially if you don't have a car. Like, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Here we go with the women stuff. Coming here telling me that women you don't know my story as far as when it comes to men. My story has nothing to do with the man, and I'm super happy. But stop coming to my channel saying you don't know my background. Go look at my story. Go look at my history. My history has nothing to do with the man. So stop coming here saying women and men. My situation has nothing to do with the man. Yeah, opportunities will come. Yep. I appreciate it. But the trolls come here and try to tell me, you just get blocked. Like, I just automatically block you. My situation has nothing. There's no man's name written over my situation. I'm homeless out here doing it on my own, and I'm okay with it. It is what it is. I'm saving money. So I'm not in nobody's pocket. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. But stop coming here telling me. People try to turn my story into oh, you can't get a man, or you don't want to be in a relationship. So there you go. Like, some men are so stupid. Don't come here telling me my situation is based on a man. My situation has nothing to do with the man. From 2.5 years ago when it started, it has nothing to do with the man. So stop coming here telling me my situation because you don't want to submit to a man. My situation has nothing to do with the man. Stop saying that. Because they get on my nerves, and some people need to be told certain things. So yeah, I have time today. Some days I have time and some days I don't. Some days I have time to respond and some days I don't. Some days I just ignore them, but some days I don't ignore. Because some people are just so stupid and dumb. They just sit in their houses, and these people are probably not even sitting in their houses. They probably homeless too, but they like to be bullies and bully other people. Like, I can respond. If I want to respond, if I feel like I want to respond, I will. But my situation has nothing to do with intimate relationships, nothing. So, and I'm not going to go out here and say, oh, let me go find a man. I'm not thinking about men. I'm really not. I'm just worrying about getting myself together. I'm not worrying about relationships, marriages, nothing. Most people out here are married and they don't want to be with their wife. They don't want to be with their husband. Like, people that are in relationships that live together, they don't even want to live together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about that. 76 people watching me. Wow, this is the most I ever had. Can you guys give me a like and share my story, please? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. He said just put aluminum foil around the windows. I know you joking. So you're never homeless when you think like that. I'm not really worrying about it. Like, my situation is my situation. I'm not stressing. I'm not like out here. I do cry. I might shed a tear about my situation maybe like once a week. But I'm not really, I'm okay. I feel free. You know what I'm saying? I feel free out here. I'm not responsible for anything but my car, putting some gas in it, and making sure that I find something to eat every day and getting out here, making sure I exercise. That's it. That's all I'm worried about right now. Stay blessed and be positive like you're doing. Amen to that. Amen to that. But I'm okay. It's going to be a beautiful day. I don't know how hot it's going to be today. Maybe it'll be like 70 or 85. I don't know. Cuz yesterday it was hot, but it was doable. But when it's like almost 90s pushing 100, when my car is feeling like it's starting to melt, that's when things get crazy. But for sure, it's going to be an amazing day. And I needed to put another coating of nail polish. I put red on, and I need to paint my toes. Yes, I'm homeless, and I'm still going to paint my toes and my nails. Sure am. People living in vehicles are not homeless. We are houseless. Get this straight. Yeah, I'm just houseless for now. It'll happen. I'm not concerned. I'm not worried about a thing. As long as I have a job and I have some money, I can survive anything. And I'm out here exercising more than anything. So I used to live in my car. I remember I had a little routine. Yeah, I need to write down my routine. I'm going to go to Dollar Tree today and get me a journal and just day to day of what I'm going to do, like hour to hour. Because when I do that, when I don't do that, I'm out here like racking my head, like, what am I going to do now? Like, but I'm all in the same area. Like, I stayed local in this particular town that I'm in, and I just stay here. So this town is like my home temporarily, unless I need to go somewhere and do something. No, I don't consider moving to a different state. Not right now. I'm not considering moving to another state. Not right now. Who knows what may happen in the next couple of years. But right now I'm based here because I have a job and I'm going to stay at my job. So that's the reason why I'm not moving. I have a job that I've been at for years, and I'm not leaving my job. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat today. I think I'm gonna stay on here for like 2 hours, and then we're gonna go work out. We're gonna go exercise. I exercised yesterday twice, and I normally never do that. But the only reason I exercise more is because I'm homeless. I don't have anything to do. So especially on my days off, I will be out there exercising a lot more. Shelter problems, things are not getting any. I know things are not getting any better. Things are definitely not getting any better. Things are actually getting worse. So, but I'm already out here in the elements, so it kind of is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm already out here, and I'm making the best of it. But again, being homeless in the summertime is a lot easier than being homeless when it starts to get cold, because it got chilly last night, y'all. It got a little chilly last night, but I just put on my quilt. I got my blanket, and I was cool. I'm not glamorizing the lifestyle, because somebody was like, oh, you're glamorizing homelessness. Like, glamorizing? What is there? There's nothing glamorous about this. So what would I possibly be glamorizing? There's nothing glamorous about being out here living in a car. If I had the finances to live in a house, I would go there. If I had the financial means to hold down an apartment and stuff like that, but it's so expensive for one person to do it. It's very hard. And I also been looking for roommates too, like a roommate situation ideally, but that's starting to have me thinking about like transitional housing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I will get a roommate again, but pad split. I heard about the website pad split, but I heard a lot of downsides. So I'm like, that's starting to sound like transitional housing, girl. It's starting to sound like transitional housing again. So I don't understand people that just pull up to these parks and they just leave their trash on the ground when there's literally a trash can right in front of their car. What the heck? But good morning. I got 68 people watching me. Hello to everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am off today. Gratefully. I mean, Being homeless, I pick up all the overtime I can pick up. Like if I could pick up extra hours and stuff at my job, if my boss would have called me and said, "Can anybody work today?" I'd be like, "I will." Since I'm homeless already, I might as well work, right? Yeah, rent ain't. And the funny thing about the rent thing ain't gonna never go down. Because if you're paying a mortgage, you're gonna get stuck in paying taxes, and then you're gonna have a mortgage for 30 years. So I'm like, I don't really want a mortgage for 30 years, but I'm either gonna get a mortgage, like I want to probably mortgage off a condo. I don't really want a house because I don't want to have that responsibility like on my back. But it's gonna happen when it happens. I'm not worried. I'm not gonna be worried. I'm not worried. It is what it is. Things are going to happen the way they happen, and I'm able to stay in my car, and I'm going to stay in here as long as I can. July 11th, we had a tornado, and people lost shelter, and businesses were closed over a week for no utilities last week. Oh, man, I heard about that. August 11th, we had a very bad storm and began business were closing again. Oh, my. I'm so sorry. I hope you stay safe, Rhonda. Yeah, the world is unpredictable. We just don't never know from day to day what's going to happen, right? But the only thing I could do is live my life day to day and stay as safe as I can stay out here in these streets. And it is what it is. There's so many homeless people. There's homeless people that you don't even know about. Like, even me being out here, I see so many homeless people that's doing the same thing I'm doing. The same, like at that apartment complex, I seen another guy getting in his car, getting out of the back seat of his car, getting into the front seat. Like, people are doing this thing. And most of the people that you see in this lifestyle, especially the ones that have a car, they have income, they have money, but they're just choosing not to pay the rent. Like, I chose to leave Transitional House. I didn't have to leave, but I just chose to live a better life and save my money and not give my money to a landlord and then have a whole bunch of other responsibilities. Like, the girls were calling my cell phone when I was literally at work. Hey, you guys got a bed over there? And then when I talk to the girls, we talk to the girls and do the interviews, which we had interviews on Mondays. We talk to the girls and then they're like, "Oh, I'm not working right now." Well, you to move in, you have to have a job. Like, you have to be working. You have to have a steady income. Because moving a girl into the house that doesn't have an income, she's basically living high off the hog. It's hell trying to get gas. No utilities or trees or power line. Oh, that's so sorry. Not a working. Bills are not going to be made for some people becoming homeless. It's rough, man. I know. I'm sorry, Rhonda. I hope you're okay. I just filled up my gas tank yesterday. And the good thing about me being out here is when I was living in transitional housing, I would have to travel an hour to get to work. 1 hour to get to work. So I was putting in my gas tank like $100 a week just to get to work. So I'm closer to my job now, where I'm staying at in my car. My job is not too far away, and I'm happier like that. I'm happy I don't have to deal with the responsibility of the transitional housing, getting the girls in. It was stressing me out. I was thinking that we were going to lose that house because rent couldn't get paid. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Rhonda. I hope you can get some soon. It's hard. It's rough. It's rough. What you gonna do? You can't do nothing but keep going on, keep putting one foot in front of the other, and that's what I do every day. I just get up and stay in positive spirits. I say my prayers to God and let God know, please, Lord, guide my steps, guide my day, and guide my steps. I wanted to stay in my car bed a little bit longer, but when you live in your car, you got to get to moving. You know, get moving, get early, get out the way. You know. But there's a lot of people living van life. I see them out here. I just don't say anything to the people, but I see them living the van life. Like, living the van life, living the shelter life, living the homeless life, whatever you want to call it. Like, it's a lot of people out here living like this, unfortunately. But what can you do? Just try to better my situation. That's it. So I think I made a good decision to save money instead of giving it away. Save money instead of giving it away. Mm. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. It looks like it's not going to be too hot. And on top of that, I wanted to live stream either really early because when the day starts and it gets hot, it's hard for me to live stream because my phone is definitely getting cut off. Like the phone is cutting off. The phone is overheating and stuff like that. So it's better for me to jump up in the morning to get a live stream in as fast as I can, because even my Jackery, thank God for my Jackery. I use my Jackery baby every day, and this Jackery is amazing. But I've also had this Jackery for a couple years because somebody was like, after a time, the Jackery stopped working. So, yeah. I'm going to charge this phone again a little bit. But I charge my Jackery at work. Like when I'm at work, I take this in. I keep it inside of a bag so people at work can't tell. But I put this inside of a bag and then I just plug in the cord and I charge this every day that I go to work. But now I'm not at work. I have to probably charge this at a park at some point in time. But I like for my Jackery to always constantly be on 100. Because if it's not on 100, I don't feel right. I don't feel right when it's not on 100. So, I mean, this will last probably a couple of days, you know. Yeah. I got my fan. I just don't know where I put it, y'all. I was going to show it to y'all, my fan. I got my fan. I'm trying to see if I can go somewhere and pull my car so y'all can see me clean up my bed. Y'all want to see that? I'm going to back my car up and go somewhere over there in the corner so I can get out here and do my bed. I don't know my tripods and stuff. I think I left my tripod. Hold on, y'all. I don't want people to see where I'm at. But I left my tripod somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I'm going to storage today because I have so much to clean up there. But I'm going to back my car in somewhere so that I can clean out the back seat of my car. This park is pretty dead on a Sunday. I guess a lot of people at church. People at church, honey. Spaghetti on. Spaghetti on. I'm going to get another tire probably next week. I need another tire for my car. But yeah, honey, a lot of people that's living this lifestyle are at the parks. They're at the parks. That's the only place you can really kind of go to get done what you got to get done and do what you got to do. I'm going to try to get back here and roll up my bed. Find out where my flip-flops are. I don't know where they're at. I got my sneakers. I guess I have to wear these. Be blessed. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta get my sweaters. I gotta get one of my sweaters out there. It's a little chilly out here today. But when I start working out and exercising, I'll feel a lot better. Spaghetti on. I don't have anywhere to prop my I'm trying to see. Oh, I can prop up my Yeah, guys, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just trying to get my thing out so I can clean up my car. Why isn't this thing? I tell you. I got stuck on that Amazon thing. Buy these Amazon things for your car. And child, these things as cheap as they want to be. But good morning to everybody. I hope everybody that's here, I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you want to share the video. Please share it. I'm just getting up today. I'm going to go back here and roll up my bed. I'm just at a local park. And I am going to have a great and awesome and amazing day. Are you going to have an amazing and awesome day? Because I will, and I am. These are my pajamas. So let's see. Let's try to get this bed organized. I was comfortable. I'm comfortable in my bed. I was comfy here last night. I was really comfortable. I'm not glamorizing the lifestyle, but you can do this. You know what I mean? You can do it if you need to. Oh my God. I need to go to the laundromat. I gotta go wash this stuff. We need to go to the laundromat. Y'all, look at this blanket. It got holes all in it. I had this blanket for probably like almost 20 years, y'all. I had that blanket for like almost 20 freaking years. Such a long time. So one thing I have to be comfortable. So I have to make sure I have my pillows. I'm just looking, making sure ain't nobody trying to run up on me, girl. Making sure ain't nobody trying to run up. So this is my bed. And I just roll this up because it's like a mattress topper. If I can get in here, I'm getting old, child. We're getting old. So I just roll this up. Roll, roll, roll your boat gently down the street. So yeah. That's what I'm gonna do is just roll this bed up. And see these mattress toppers, they start puncturing. Over time, they start getting kind of crazy, like. But I try to be gentle with it, right? Put my pillows back here. These are the pillows that I put under the topper. And then I put my blankets on top of it. Woo. Woo. And that's it, y'all. This is my gym bag. Oh my God, it fell. How come y'all ain't tell me it fell? This is not folded right to my liking, so we're gonna fix this. This blanket need to go in the trash. This blanket right here has holes in it, and I need to get rid of it, but it's a really warm blanket, so I'm not getting rid of this. Okay? I'm not going to part with that. We're almost there. Are you guys still here? Hello, 61 people watching me, guys. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up. What about family or hit up an ex? I don't have family. And I don't have an ex because don't nobody want me. Don't nobody want me. Our main park is closed for the storm, and our smaller parks has big trees, but people are still going there. Oh my God. I couldn't get gas this morning. Yeah, so that's how I fixed up my back seat. The back seat in my Jeep. The mattress topper, you see over time, they start getting like little punctures in it. That's a more expensive one. That one was like $150. So I try to be gentle, but after a while it starts cracking. So I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta do what I gotta do. So thank God for an SUV. So I'm gonna fix I have a rug down here too. It's like a rug that I had when I was in transitional housing that I keep in the back of my car too. So take off my sneakers. I got my yoga mat back here. Just anything to make it like more cushiony and like a little bit more comfortable for me. That's what I do. But I see on Sundays, don't see a lot of people at the park. Sundays is pretty like not really a lot of people out here. So I just roll all this stuff up. Roll it, roll it, roll it up. I got my towel for a shower when I go to the gym. And I got my other blanket. Oh. I'm gonna use this for cushion for my mattress topper. Like I said, I probably only need to do this lifestyle like probably a month. Well, probably 2 months. Because before, when I stayed in my car, for like so when I stayed in my car before, I stayed in my car for like it was only like 30 days, 34 days. And these pillows right here, I've had these for years, right? Through my homeless journey, something said keep these pillows, and these are really soft. And I put these pillows underneath my mattress topper. But I really need to get one of these to put on my mattress topper. The thing with the zipper, that way I can zip the mattress topper up and I can protect my mattress topper. Because these mattress toppers, over time, they start getting punctured. And I don't like that because I spent $150 for this thing. So I just stack these up. And these are one of my favorite blankets. These are so warm. I had these for like probably 15 years. Just put this here. And I don't undo that until I put this rug back here just to cover it up. So when people like to look and see, oh, she live in her car, I see pillows. And not that I really care about what people think, but this is how I fix my bed in the back, and then I just put the seats up. And that's how you can survive homelessness. And I just put these back here too. Like I put these over top. And I don't really take this down until I go to bed at night. Like I'll go like park in Walmart or something, and I'll go park at my storage container, and I'll just fix my bed at night at Walmart or at my storage, and I'll just fix it like that. And that's what I do. So, but I probably gonna have to do this for 2 months. It's gonna be a little annoying, but the hustle in me, I'm gonna get to that bag, and I'm gonna get out of this situation, because I'm not gonna be in this situation for the long run. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen for me. So it kind of is what it is, baby. You take the good with the bad. You take the bad with the good. I gotta find my flip-flops. I don't know where my flip-flops are. So I also have like my yoga mat and stuff back here. I'm just going to kind of roll that back. Roll it, roll it, roll it. I don't know why that's here. I'm sorry. I know I don't have just roll all this stuff up. I might have to use this yoga mat today. So I think I'm going to keep my yoga mat up here. And I'm just going to put my sneakers back on. And I know y'all be like, yo, that's a lot that you have to do. I said, hey, when you got to survive, you got to do what you got to do for your comfort. So this is my comfort, you know? I want to be comfortable, and I am comfortable back here at night, so. And nobody bothers me. Like, nobody knocks on my door. No police officers are like, what are you doing? Like, I don't have any problems with nobody, so that's great. That's great. So that's what I do pretty much every day when it's time for me to go to sleep. This is why I can't sleep throughout the day, because I can't do this all day long, you know what I mean? As many naps as I be wanting to take throughout the day, I can't. I just can't do it. So, And then after that, I just pretty much put my seats up. I put my seat up. And I just put my seats up on my car. I'm trying to see where I can put this at. Move that up. Voila! That's it. And voila, that's all you gotta do. I'm gonna put my blanket back there. I'm gonna go put the other seat up on the other side. And my day is starting. Oh, I got 100 people watching me. I hope everybody give me a thumbs up, guys. I should have 100 thumbs up by now. Come on, y'all. Help me out. Help a sister. Help a sister. Help me. Help me. All right, so, I gotta clean my phone off, honey. And the other seat up. Okay, this one don't want to go. There we go. Voila. And I put that one back a little bit. And this is my fan I was telling y'all about. The one I got from Walmart is right here. This is my Walmart fan. I use this at nighttime if it gets kind of muggy inside the car and hot. That's what I use. So that's what I do every morning. Does it get tiring? Yeah. But you know what? When you go through tired moments in your life, this is when I hustle even more and harder, because I'm like, I don't want to be in this situation. So I got to get myself out of this situation. So it's going to be out here hustling even harder, because I got to, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to live like this. I'd rather live, go sleep in the bed. Yeah, like a normal person, But right now, I'm not normal. But I'm not going to be in this situation forever. You know what I mean? But I'm also not going to sit around and whine and cry like a big baby and say, oh, my life. When. I'm not doing any of that. It is what it is, my life. Got to take the good with the bad. But I'm not going to sit around and cry the blues. I'm going to get to it and do what I have to do. You understand me? Put that back. I'm going to sit in the back seat and get myself ready for my exercise, my workout, my walk, my jog, whatever. And that's it. I found my flip-flops so I can put these on. So that's how I do it in my SUV. See, I put the seats up. That's my back seat. That's where my blankets and my bed and stuff is back there. And that's how I survive in my car at night. And it was actually perfect weather last night, so I was actually really good. And I'm going to go exercise. I'm also probably going to go get me some Wawa coffee. And we're going to enjoy the rest of our day. And stuff like this, when I'm in a situation like this, I'm going to hustle even harder. So we about to really go in, because I need to get out of this situation by fall. By fall. I could stay in here for fall a little bit, because, throughout fall, it gets really chilly at nighttime. But you don't want to be like this situation in the wintertime. You don't want winter to hit you and you out here. I know I don't want to be out here in the winter. And I'm not going to be out here in the winter. So we going to get it together. We going to get it together. But everything's going to work out. Just stay positive, man. If you're in a situation like this, you just got to do what you got to do to get out. Because let me tell you something. Family, nobody going to care nothing about you. No one cares. Nobody's going to open up their house and say, hey, you know what? You can come live with me. Child, when somebody offer you something like that, most of the time, they going to put you out after some time, because they're going to be like, I don't really want to help you. Because I had family members that did that to me. So I will never ask nobody I'll never ask nobody. I've never been the type of person to ask nobody for anything anyway. So it's very hard for me to ask anybody for a favor or anything because I'm just used to nobody not doing nothing for me. No way. You know, I'm used to surviving on my own. I've been in survival mode literally all my life. So I'm used to just getting where I fit in. So for the women that are going through stuff like this, sis, you're gonna be okay. Just keep getting your money. Like, figure out ways to make money. Like I told y'all, my soap business is here. My soap is done, but my soap is in storage. So I have to figure out a way of how I'm gonna set my storage up, which I'm about to go there now. We're gonna set that storage up so that I can get out here and get to that money. But you know, when you have a business, you can't just take your business money and start spending it. I can't use my business money for anything for literally like the next year. So whatever money I make in business is going to strictly stay in my business, and that's how we doing it. But when you in situations like this, it makes me hustle. It makes me hustle even harder. But I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I know closed mouths don't get fed. I really don't ask people for anything, but I might put up a GoFundMe. If you guys could support a GoFundMe, I have a Cash App here. I never really ask people for money. People just send it to me. So I appreciate anybody who's ever sent me something. But my Cash App is in the About section of the video. And my Cash App is also in this description of this live stream. It's in there. And the Cash App is also... My Cash App is in the About section of my video. You know, the About, when you look at the About section, the Cash App is there, and it's also on this thing as well. I really don't ask people for money. People send me money, and I appreciate it. And thank you for the people that sent me donations the last couple of days. It's very much appreciated. But I am kind of thinking about doing a GoFundMe. If I do a GoFundMe, would you guys support me? All you can do is stay optimistic, like Snoop from Charlie Brown says, always look up. For real. I don't feel bad about this. Like, I'm good. I'm thankful to have a car. I'm grateful to have this. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging myself out. Social services suck. Yeah, I got to go back to social services because I do got to get my food stamps. So I'm waiting on the lady that did my taxes from last year. She has to give me my tax documents so I can go down there and get my food stamps. I should have been did my food stamps. But one thing I do procrastinate. I am a procrastinator. I need to work on that. You can't get your subscribers up. It's so frustrating. Well, the thing you have to do is you have to present yourself every day. You have to be on this platform. You have to engage with people. You have to talk. You have to chat. Whatever it is you want to do in social media, do it and talk about it every day. Talk about it every day. That's all. That's how you grow on social media. I've been doing social media now for like maybe 10 or 12 years. No, 14 years. It's been 14 years since I've been doing social media. So my other channel didn't really do so well because that other channel, I was basically trying to make money. Like, oh, I'm going to be a vlogger, so I'll make money from this, and this will be another stream of my income for me. But I was wrong about it because I geared myself towards just making money. And when you just want to come up here and say, oh, I want to just make money, it's not going to work out. You have to have a purpose. Like, what are you here for? What message are you want to put out to people? You know, what message do you want to put out to the masses? Like, my message was, I lost my apartment in January 2024, and I live with family. I live with two people in my family. Well, I live with one person in my family. She kicked me out. I moved in with somebody that, she wasn't really a friend. She was more so like somebody that I worked with in the past, and she ended up kicking me out. We just ended up not getting along. So I just share my journey, share my story of my trials and tribulations of brokenness within my family, brokenness that at this point in time, I don't believe could ever be mended because people are their own person. Like my sister, my cousin, my whoever, people, when they become adults, they're not the same people as they were when they were children. So they're not going to have the same mindset. They've grown up. And some people don't want to help me, and they don't have to. Like, I'm not sitting here begging or asking my family, like, why? But it does hurt when you don't have family to call on. And I'm not saying just family to call on to ask for help, because I was never a person to ask for help anyway. I never asked my family for anything. This is the first time in my life that I've ever needed them so much, and I don't have them. And that sucks, because when you have a lot of people in your family, that really sucks. They got housing programs at the point right direction. But where are you? You will get through. I will definitely get through this for sure. For sure. How much is your product? The website is ready. I just have to finish some paperwork like behind the scenes. So as soon as my soap website come up, I just have to organize my storage now because I'm going to be, my soaps are in storage. So I could have them in storage, and then when I get sales, I can take it to the library and I could pack my stuff there. So that's the way I could do, like, as far as shipping, I could just take whatever I sell on my soap, and it's coming. I give it another month, everything will be fine. But it's just some paperwork on the back end that I need to fix and handle. And that's the reason why I didn't start the soap business, because when I was in transitional housing was literally draining my spirit. So I had to leave. That's the reason why I left transitional housing. It was draining me in every way, and not just financially. It's just, it was draining me. So I couldn't even settle into my own self to even start my business. Like, I made the soap, and which is great because the soap is in storage, and the soap is fine, and the soap is safe, and the soap is all cured, and the soap is actually ready to go. But it's just been so much. Like, I can take the soap when I get sales and I get orders, and I could take the soap and I could package it up. I could do that at the library. Yeah, stay optimistic for sure. One thing I'm never gonna give up. So I'm not a give up type of girl. But I appreciate you guys. And if anybody's ever sent me private messages or anything that you wanted to send me in my DM, maybe it's something that you don't want to say on live, you can send it to my Google email address under this email. So if you guys ever wanted to send me a message or anything, you can send it to me that way. Blessings sis, you are not alone. Thank you for sharing your story. There's other women on the predicament that I support you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I follow a lot of women that are homeless, a lot of men too. So everybody has a story and everybody got something going on, but I'm okay. I'm gonna be all right. I appreciate everybody. Anybody that's ever supported me, sent a share, even if you sent a heart, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Either way, I'm grateful. I'm gonna always be grateful for sure. Couch surfing. Yeah, I heard about couch surfing too, but I can't really couch surf because I have a job. You know, I have to stay close to my job. I have to stay to where the money is coming in, and I do have a full-time job and everything. So I know my end results are going to be amazing. One day I'm going to look at this and I'm going to just, like, as soon as I get the keys to a place, like, I'm going to cry. I'm going everything. It's just going to be a moment to remember. But then on the other hand, I got to look like, damn, these bills are starting to come in again. Like, the real bills are your mortgage or your rent. That's the most expensive bill that you'll pay in your life. But I always just continue to say, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. But I'm grateful to have a car. Like, I'm so grateful to have this car, because if I didn't have my car, I would be out there in the elements. You know what I'm saying? I would be out there literally. And there's a lot of homeless people that don't have a car. They're living off Social Security, like a small check, you know? And I watch people's journey. I watch people homeless. I watch people living in tents. I watch all types of stuff. Like, I watch all kind of content to help me, like, okay, I'm not in his situation. He living in a tent, which I'm grateful. Sometimes I be wanting to get a tent. You know why? Because sometimes I just want to just lay down. Throughout the day, I just want to go lay down. You know, and laying in a tent to rest. I got my tent mat. Sometimes I don't want to stay in the car. I might get me a tent too. Who knows? I might find me a tent. Find me a place that I can put my tent up. Because there's people out here that got tents, and they're building tents, and they're comfortable in their tent. Keep the dream alive. Maybe you can get a bus one day. I don't want no bus. A bus is too big. Like, I don't see how people, I think a lot of people that live the bus lifestyle and stuff, they travel. They're travelers. So their bus is not ever planted somewhere unless they're sleeping at night. So they're probably, like, in these big areas that the bus can go. Like, I couldn't bring a big old bus in this park. They're going to be looking at me like, fly. I hate flies. Get out of my car, you bastard. Yo, I can't stand flies. I really hate flies. But yeah, some of my homies got small RVs. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to look into the RV stuff. I just can't be on my iPad like I want to because I don't have Wi-Fi. And I'm also going to be looking into having Wi-Fi in my car so I can get on my iPad. But, and it's funny because talking about phones and cell phones and Wi-Fi and stuff, my phone bill went up. So I got to call the phone company like, what's up with my phone bill being $160 something? I got to check into that. Some of my homies got an RV. I want to figure out the RV life because now they're start like cracking down on RV stuff too. So, because RVs, you got to have insurance on RVs. And if they see that you live in that RV, they're going to probably jack your insurance up super, super high. So I got to look into the RV lifestyle too. Like somebody was like, you can mortgage, get an RV and plan it on a, I wouldn't mind living in a trailer park. I would be okay with that. As long as not a trailer park where people are like doing drugs and stuff. I never gravitate towards the RV lifestyle. I should look into it and just start figuring it out on my own and seeing what I can do. But I know they know a lot of people are living in their cars, so they're cracking down on a lot of things with people because they know people are living in RVs now. So I'm like, where would I find an RV park? Do I just have to pay the lot rent? Like, I'm gonna look into all of that. I'm in New I'm in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey. I used to not even tell my state that I'm in. I didn't tell people. I like the old vans with the sliding doors. Yeah, I'm okay in my SUV now. I don't plan on living this lifestyle like forever. This is just temporary for me. So my car is fine for me for right now. My little SUV is fine for me. I keep getting these little hangnails. The RV is an RV is something I would be interested in, but I don't know nothing about RV life. And if I had an RV, I don't know. I want something real small. I got all these hangnails on me. I be watching people. Focus on what's possible first. Don't go for the negative possibilities. The old vans. Yeah, I'm definitely okay. I can't come anywhere. I have to stay where my money is. I work here full time, so I'm not trying to go to another state and have to find another job and all. I'm not traveling like that right now. I'm not in a position to move, so I have a job here that I've been at for multiple years, so I'm not going to just let that go. I can't just travel like that because I'm not a traveler. I'm a homeless person, but I'm homeless local. I can't travel. They have a list of places you can park. I'm in Maryland. Don't know how and why you will come on my timelines, but let's network. How you doing? How are you? All these damn excuses. Yeah, well, you're out of here, buddy. Travel. I can't travel like I want to. I have vacation at my job that I have to take by the end of the year, so I'm gonna probably do a road trip soon. Where I want to go, I don't know. Maybe upstate New York. Travel up to Maine. Maybe I'll travel up in Maine because I really would love to buy like a cabin. Thank you. I'm gonna have a good day. Thank you. God has your back. He sure does. Thank you for your kindness, though. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be seeing so many people, all walks of life, just doing social media, talking, people that have disabilities. They get dogged out so much. Like the trolls be relentless. And some people really don't like that. Like I'm not the type of person to care about what a troll is saying, but they be so relentless. These trolls be so relentless on social media talking about people. Like if they see somebody with a disability or something like that, they really just be trying to go in on people. Like thank God I'm not cut from that cloth that I care about what a troll got to say, but I'm in a cabin with a group of people and have a nice time. Yeah, that's nice. I would love to do that. I appreciate you. Thank you. No problem. I appreciate you coming by. I hope everybody gave me a thumbs up by now. Good morning. How are you? I always wanted to visit Canada. Yeah, Canada. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Alaska because of just the wild nature of the wildness of it. But Alaska, Canada gets very cold when it gets wintertime. It gets very, very cold. No, I was just basically saying when I go into other people's live streams, some people that clearly you could tell that they have a disability and stuff like that, the trolls just be sitting around just saying the most mean things to these people and people that probably it's sad. But these are things that people want to say to us at work and stuff that but they can't. They can't just say what they feel at work to you, especially if it's like a troll thing. But it's sad for the people that can't handle it because some people really hate when they get trolled so much. Like it just becomes like a mental thing. and not for me, but for other people. Some people can't handle it. I went to Canada on an accident from Minneapolis. I was like, oh gosh, I'm in Canada. Really? Monopoly? What did I say? That's not Minneapolis. Is it Minneapolis? The opportunities for get a journal, write for your. I do have journals. Yeah, I definitely write in my journals. Yes, that's true. Lack of empathy, but they are very angry. You're right. They're angry people, and they want to take their anger out on other people. But most of them, the trolls, are probably homeless too. I wanted to say we didn't have enough money. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you coming by. I'm from Canada. Hello from Canada. How are you? I'm new to the chat. It takes nothing to be kind. Yes, it doesn't take anything to be kind. It's a zero thing, and it costs no money. But I appreciate you for coming by. How are you today? I love Canada. I can't. I watch a lot of Canadian YouTubers too. Like I watch the Canadian like van lifers, the ones that be van lifing and hiking. Yeah. And sometimes we think like the trolls are like we think the trolls are like young teenagers and stuff. And some of these trolls be older people in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s. These are older people a lot of the times trolling. These are not teenagers. Yes, Canada is very big and borders 5 United States. Yeah. I didn't know it bordered 5 United States. Yeah. Because I think it takes me 6 or 7, maybe 8 hours to get to Canada if I was driving. Happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Sunday, guys. LGG Love, where are you watching from? Happy Sunday. I just balled up my bed in the back. I'm over 2 hours on this live stream, which is great. I'm getting my watch time up because now they're saying your watch time is up to 800. I don't know if you guys saw that YouTube update, but now watch time is like they want more. So get your journal. In fact, your energy was definitely intoxicating. I love very refreshing. Saying thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. If you take time to type evil words and speaks to your voice, yeah, I don't really worry about the trolls. One thing I told people, like, y'all say what y'all want to say about me. They call me a slave girl. They say I look like a slave. They say all types of stuff. I don't have low self-esteem. So whatever a person says to me, it rolls off me like water. So whatever you say, I could come up here looking my most complete mess. I don't come up here looking made up. I'm not one of those YouTubers that feel like I need to put on 10 pounds of makeup before I come on live because I got to do my hair and all. I'm not one of those girls. So as y'all can look back on my videos, I'm not one of those girls. I could care less what someone said. I don't have low self-esteem. So if you mess with somebody that got low self-esteem, that's probably a little bit different, but I don't suffer from low self over here. Thank you. Bless you as well. What was the watch time before? The watch time was 4,000. Now, I think February of 2027, they want us to have 8,000. So now you're going to see a lot of people doing live streams, but I was doing this anyway. So this is not really like a new thing to me. I was doing this anyway. I don't have a channel, just curious, because a lot of people have been complaining on their channels. Yeah, I guess like the smaller YouTubers, and I'm still small. Like I have I think I'm tapping on 4,000 subscribers. But I work this every day, but this is my story. So I tell my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like, I just came over here to talk about my homeless story. Being evicted, talking about my family kicking me out, my so-called friend putting me out. Like, I just tell my story. So I don't really, I'm not a cookie cutter YouTuber. I'm not reading off a prompter. I'm not perfect. So I just come here, tell my story, talk about my life, and that's all I do. And I just get off. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I hope you come back. They say, it was 8,000? Yeah, it's 8,000 watch time hours. Before it was 4,000, now it's 8,000. But if you think about it, you can get there because if you live stream every day and you're producing content, like 15-minute, 20-minute videos, if you could do an hour video, that's good. But any content that you present, like it has to, the watch time. But you can do it if you're up here doing something every day. You got to be consistent. Consistency is the best. Like you can't come on social media and just come once a month, come every 6 months, you come up here and say something. I have never had any viral videos, and I'm not even looking forward to going viral. Maybe I'll go viral one day, and I really don't care. But going viral helps. It helps bring people in, and it helps engagement and stuff like that. But I just share my homelessness. Homeless woman, now I'm living back on the streets. I was in transitional housing. So you continue to tell your story and put it out there and just say what your experience is, whatever you're doing. Even if you are a hair cutter, you do hair, like whatever it is that you do, any artistic skills you may have, if you could sing, if you could rap, if you could do whatever, you teaching people how to speak English, like Tell your story. Come up here and tell your story. But you have to be consistent. You have to be here up here every single day. Every single day. I would say every single day. The family be the main ones hurting you. Yeah, my family really just tore me apart, but I have to move on past that. I have to keep going. I can't worry about what my sister feels or how my brother feels. Right now, my life, I'm just concerned about myself. I'm not concerned about nothing else. Yeah, I have other problems going on too, but right now I have to make sure that I'm okay mentally, because if I lose my mind with stress, where I'm gonna end up? In a nursing home, struck down on medications, and that's not the life that I want to live. I don't want to live a life where I'm on meds and I'm on pills and I'm just numb to life. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live that life. I'm a gardener. I crochet. I diamond paint. Oh, that's nice. You have a lot of things that you enjoy. I love adventure. I'm more of a like outdoorsy, so the outdoorsy thing is okay for me because I love nature anyway. So I'm okay out here. Like I feel like the fresh air, the beautiful plants. Like there's some flowers over there, really pretty. But this lifestyle is not for everybody, and sometimes I do break down. I say maybe once a week, I might break down and cry and say, "I hate this." That's how I was feeling. I think on Monday or Tuesday when I was off, it was super duper 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 pooper pooper whooper. It was so hot. And I was at the library. I just wanted to go to sleep. That's why I was so frustrated, because all I wanted to do was sleep. All I wanted to do was rest. Some homeless people, all they want to do is lay down and freaking sleep. I've been betrayed by my close friends and family over the years. Know if they ever see me again, I'm going places I don't think the Lord invited them to be part. Yeah, my family is in the past. Like, I still talk about it because it is part of my story. But I'm not saying that everybody in my family should have opened up, because it's some people in my family that couldn't help me. I was more so angry for the people that had the resources to help me and they turned their backs. Those are the ones. The ones that lied to me and said, I'll call you back, and never got a phone call back. Those are the ones I don't like. Those are the ones that broke my heart. Thank you. I definitely got this. I'm at peace. Yep. Keep being you. Yep. I will definitely be me. I'm never going to change. We all change over the years, right? But I'm always going to stay positive. I'm always going to keep a positive mindset about my situation. There's people in my situation that's doing much worse. There's people that's homeless in their cars and they have all types of like disabilities, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing amazing for myself, even in this situation. God isolated you from everything to keep you close to him and use your challenge for. Amen. I'm definitely isolated. I'm out I'm out in the desert. God has me out in the desert trying to figure the next move out, trying to figure out things. And God is not going to just here. But God will point me into the way of people that I need in my life. Like, God will bring people in my life. God has definitely brought me beautiful friends on YouTube that encourage me every single day. So a win is a win. It's fly. Oh my God. Where is my thing? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, fly. Once you kill one fly, honey, the rest come in. I don't have any food in here, so I don't know what you're here for. She was here on YouTube, crocheting in her car, cooking outside. She got her keys, helpful family. Good. Yeah, I think about when I start talking about like doing a GoFundMe, a lot of people kind of left the stream, and I really don't care, but a lot of people were like, why don't you do a GoFundMe? A lot of people would support you. And I'm just like, no, but then somebody's like, no, closed mouths don't get fed. Do you think you'll ever be able to move out the country? I don't know about that, but I believe that is. Respectfully, you have something on the corner of your mouth. Oh, it's probably from me talking. Thank you. It's probably from me running my mouth. I think I do see it. Respectfully, you have something. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know it was like something on the corner of my mouth. I saw it. But I appreciate that. Thank you for telling me. I should have saw it looking in the camera the whole time. It took all of my time to give me the courage to leave, and it was the best decision ever, since it opens your whole perspective. Yeah, I think I made the best decision for myself to just leave transitional housing. And I'm not gonna lie, it gets crazy out here. It gets to the point where I'm like, all I want to do is sleep in the bed. You know, I think I had leftover toothpaste on my face. So, yeah, the police just kind of pulled in. But what he gonna say to me? Nothing. They just traveling around looking for people that's doing stuff, but the cops are here. But I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. He just rolled in. You know the cops got to do their little whatever. Oh, the cops are I think that was the white stuff on my mouth from when I brushed my teeth. Which weather can you handle, hot or cold? I can handle cold. I can handle hot. Hot is hot, but I don't want to be out. I'm not going to be out here in the cold. So if I'm being out here for 2 months, I plan on staying out on the road for 2 months, and then after that, if I don't have anything, I'll plan on going back into like a shelter. So that's my plan. Going back into a shelter if I can't find myself inside of what kept me from asking for donations, like what others YouTubers have done. What kept you from asking for donations to start? What kept me from asking for donations is I'm not a person that asks people for anything. Like even now, like people send me cash apps because they offer it. So for me, asking, like, it's hard for me to do that because I never ask nobody for nothing. I've been like my entire life, even me, like my younger days when I was in my 20s and 30s, I never asked anybody for anything. I just worked. You know what I'm saying? I worked and I never had to open my mouth and ask for like $20 from like anybody. So it's hard for me, and somebody was telling me, you put up a GoFundMe, and I might do that. I might do that. And when I was talking about putting up a GoFundMe, a lot of people started like leaving the chat because they don't want to hear that. But I have to put my feelings aside or how I feel people are going to perceive me at this point in life. It's about my survival, and really, I don't care. So if I put up a GoFundMe, I put up a GoFundMe. It is what it is. It's either they support me or they don't. You're asking for money. You said you never would. At this point, it doesn't matter. Some of us have unhelpful family. They really want to look and present as if they're really there for assistance when they actually are not. Others think yeah, my family, they don't like me, and I'm cool with it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And they probably watching me too. I know a lot of my family members like watch my Facebook and stuff, but I really don't share this journey. I just share my journey with homelessness on my YouTube channel. And if people find it, they find it. I mean, I really don't care. I don't need to come up here and make up lies. Like, this is my life. But I can survive in the hot. Surviving in the hot weather is better than surviving in the cold. Because one thing I don't like to be is cold. So I don't like to be cold. I can handle hot, man. That was cold. I can't handle the cold. You're not a beggar. You're grateful and gotta. Thank you. Some of us have helpful family and they really want to look and present themselves. Yeah, my family they hate me and I don't like them either. You gotta put your pride to the side. Yeah, I gotta put my pride to the side. Pride is very eating me alive, right? Thank you for the flower. I appreciate that. Thank you for all the gifts. I see it's like 22. Thank you guys. Yes, very independent, but there are YouTubers who have the pull to get you housing. But I'm proud of your resilience. Yeah, I'm proud of my resilience as well. I appreciate you guys. You guys are kind. You guys are kind. And sometimes they say the most kindest person you'll ever meet is a stranger. The most nice person you'll ever meet is a stranger, someone that doesn't know you from Sam. So, and I've been sharing my journey with this on YouTube. Has it been a year? I think it's been about a year. Because, yeah, it's been a year since I've been on this channel. So I've been just sharing it every day, pushing it out, talking about what's going on with me, just encouraging someone else and saying, hey, this is my life and this has been my life. And if you guys are ever having to live this lifestyle, you're going to make it. You're going to keep on pushing. But you got to come out every day and put one foot in front of the other. I got to get some more water, though. I ended up putting my waters, and this is the perfect time for me to go to my storage and start moving things around because it's like perfect. It's not hot or anything. So it's like perfect, You have a good day, Mom. I really appreciate your energy. No problem. Thank you. You have a good day, too. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be getting off of here soon, guys, because I need to go get me some coffee. I need to go to my storage and move and organize that around. And you guys give me energy to keep going, too. Like, you guys press me to keep just being positive, staying positive, and continue to keep doing what I'm doing. Even though I have it already ingrained in me, but hearing it from other people, it feels good. It feels really good. Very good. To give you something to do, try and get that eviction off. Yeah, I don't know how to get the eviction off. It's not an eviction from non-payment of rent. It's an eviction from something else. It has nothing to do with the financial. So mine's didn't have nothing to do with non-payment of rent. Mine was definitely something else. Trust God, run those likes up. Thank you guys for all the likes. I got 88 likes. Wow, I think this is the most likes I ever gotten. But once you stay on the live stream longer, you get more people in, and then more people would like and support. If you guys want to share, if you guys have not liked already, can you guys like my video? I got 88 likes. I would like to get up to 100 before it's time for me to leave. I would like to try to get the likes up to 100 if I could, guys, and that's like the highest I've ever had on this platform. So if you guys could run them likes up to about 100. I still have to go back to train. Oh, I got 89. Okay, one person gave me a like. Guys, come on. Can we get up 91? It's up to 91. Can I get up to 100 likes? Can we get up to 100 likes? We got 92. We got 92. I'm going to go get me some coffee. If y'all get up to 100 likes, I'll do a live stream later. How would you guys like that? If we can get to 100 likes, I will do a live stream later. I'll do a live stream of how I'm going to unroll my bed tonight. You guys want to see that? I showed you guys on the live stream today. If you guys want to go back after this live stream is off of how I roll up my bed, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Let me know where you guys are from in the chat. If you guys are new here, tell me where you came from. Please let me know. Communication. Put a like in the chat. Put a like in the chat. Like that heart up. No, it's actually, I keep saying I like the heart. That's TikTok. But see that thumb? We got 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I only need 5 more likes and we got to 100. And that's amazing. So that's going to be a goal that I'm going to go for every day. But sometimes with live streams, you have to stay on for a while to get them likes up. But I appreciate it. North Carolina. Hello from North Carolina. On my way to service. Okay, enjoy your service. I hope you have a great day. Send a prayer for me. If you're going to church, say a prayer for Journey. Put out a prayer out into the atmosphere for Journey. And I pray for myself as well, but put a prayer out. Let them prayers go up to heaven and God can hear those prayers. I got 96. I got 99. Only need one more. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. You guys are wonderful. I just need one more. If we can go over 100, that'd be even more amazing. If we can go over 100, that'd be even more amazing. We got the police sitting. Oh, we got 100 likes. Woo! God is good, ain't he? Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So every day we're gonna just do a live stream where we can get up to 100 likes, and that's gonna be my goal every day. But I'm gonna have to stay on live for about 2 hours or something to get to that goal. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I will talk to you guys soon. And we got up to 101 likes. God is good. So let me screenshot that. That is just amazing. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I will talk to you guys later. I have some chores that I need to do. Like I got to go to my storage. Still kind of just getting rid of stuff over there and still just seeing. Like I got 2 televisions in my storage and I'm debating on should I get rid of them or not. So I don't know. Do you guys think I should get rid of my TV? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think I should just donate the TVs? And when it's time for me to really settle and get a place, I'll get more later? Or do you think I should just donate them or hang on to the television? Because really it's just taking up space. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should get rid of more stuff or just try to keep what I can do? Have a good day. Talk to you. Okay, Rhonda, I'll talk to you soon. You be safe out there, okay? But I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be back on live today, hopefully if it's not too hot, okay? I love you guys, and you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares. You said keep the TVs. I want to keep, yeah, I do want to keep my TVs. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for all the likes and the